Another vegetable that I'm going to be sowing this autumn are leeks. Because leeks will grow through autumn and winter, providing that you get them to a decent size before those bad frosts arrive. Because leeks can stand temperatures down to -10. But what would be even better would be to plant them in containers and then cover them to protect them. Just like you would yourself if you popped outside and it's really cold. A fleece makes a lot of difference to plants as well. So you can start them off indoors and get them to a decent size, about the size of a pencil, and then transplant them either outside with a fleece covering or in a container in your greenhouse. But obviously first you've got to get them started. And the good thing about leeks is they're like spring onions, but only bigger. So you can multi-sow them, and then you can just have one clump all in a very small area to grow on and twist out one at a time once mature as you need them. So we're going to sow some today, ready for harvesting in spring. So today we're going to be planting some leeks. What we're doing is filling this tray, and they'll be multi-sown, so 3 to 4 seeds per cell, and then they'll be planted out as one clump to grow together. So to start off, we just need to fill this tray with compost. The soil's sieved as well to get rid of all the lumps, bits of stone. Definitely don't want those in the soil. So once you've filled it, what we need to do is just press all the soil down like this, just to make each cell more compact. So once that's been done, basically what you're going to do is you're going to fill it again, top it back up. What we're going to do now is we're just going to press it down a little, like so. Just push it down below the surface of the cells. So having done that, what we need to do now is make sure it's watered. I'm going to get a really good watering. And as you can see, really small. I want to take these, I just want to pop 2 to 3 in each cell. As I said, they'll grow perfectly fine, multi-sown, they'll grow together, and you can just pull out what you need as they're growing, much the same way that you would do onions when you plant those in bunches. You can just twist out an onion as you need it. It'll then give room for the others to grow on a little. Don't worry if you drop 4 or 5 in, it's not a problem. They'll still grow perfectly fine, but I like to stick to 3 to 4 where possible. So having done that part, what I like to do is cover them really lightly to help the seeds sow. I basically use a colander, because using one of these I can drop in the soil like that, and if I just shake it over the top, it's going to cover the seeds up, but with a very fine light layer of soil, which will obviously help the seedlings to push through. Can be a bit of a problem when you bury lettuce seeds, especially when they're multi-sown, because they can just all bunch together as they grow, and they'll lift the soil up in one clump, and then it just basically just becomes a bit of a mess. But by doing it this way, it allows them an easy exit from the soil. Just go over the top, level it out, and then all your seeds are covered the very fine layer of soil. So after that, basically all you need to do is get another water just to settle them in. They've got good contact with soil, they've got moisture, and to be fair, growing onions, growing leeks, they're very hardy, so the cold's not going to bother them. They just need this moisture to keep them going. We're going to cover them with a bit of cling film. That's going to keep the moisture in. So just cut off that there, give it a little bit of a fold round, like that. And there's basically nothing else that you need to do. I mean, I'll keep these in shed because it's quite warm in shed. They don't need any light at the moment, not until the seedlings actually come out, so they'll be perfectly fine just as they are. Just keep an eye on them for coming out of the soil. As soon as they start coming out of the soil, take the cling film off. That's pretty much it. Multisow leeks. Pretty straightforward method to multi-sow those leeks. And what I'll do to aid that germination is I'll bring them indoors. But it's that little bit warmer because the temperatures in the UK are starting to drop down a little bit now. And as I said, once they get to a certain size, I can then think about transplanting them outside. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Thank you very much for being part of this channel. It's very much appreciated. And if you've only just found this channel, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your weekend.